A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P. Let's go. U, R, S, hey, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Welcome to episode 8 of the podcast. Next time, won't you speak with me? Oh, I forgot I had a headset on. Welcome to episode 8, everyone. We are here already again with episode 8. I'm so excited. I've only missed like 2. Now, we have the beautiful Key of Time, 15. And we have Night Sky. He's up here on where I'm at. And then next to me, where I'm looking, we have Linkachu. Linkachu, what? I haven't seen him in ages. And then we have Holly and Luke. Oh, wow, Luke Poo, you're here. And I am N10 Cisco, and that's all there is today.
Let's go.
I was about to be like, wait, so you get that?
And then we got the cheater who cheats at Clubhouse games.
Ooh.
Oh my god.
I'm just kidding. We have over here Radical.
That is me.
Say Radical.
Thank you, man.
Thank you, Cisco, for that wonderful drum playing. That was awesome.
Yeah, I've had a lot of practice.
I had to bite my lip. I was almost losing character.
I just like stared like the corner of the screen. I'm like, I'm not looking. I'm not gonna look.
No, you guys are over here for me, and I'm just like looking over here.
Yeah, I think we all have like our different setup.
Do you guys ever just like think of something really, really sad, and that's how you kind of make your smile go away? When you're not
That's a little depressing.
That's sad.
No, I think of this
yes.
time, like one of my pet kittens, it got drowned in the river.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my god.
I think of that moment way back in my childhood, and then all of a sudden everything's sad, and I don't want to smile anymore.
Welcome to episode 8 of the podcast, guys.
Off to a cheery start.
Oh boy.
I think we have a video title, Drowning Kittens.
Hopefully no, please.
No.
How about no?
In fact, you can't cut that part out.
Oh, we cannot. But before we get any more depressing or exciting, I'll read a quick little comment here. Actually, hopefully I said his name right. It's or one of like a new person, I want to say. Demetheus, I think that's how you pronounce the name. Sorry if I butchered that. But they say, this is my first day on this channel, but I love it already. You guys are a great channel. Oh, thank you.
Aw,
I really
appreciate that. Thank you.
Welcome to the community, man.
you.
I'm glad you're enjoying it.
And let me chime in and say you're gonna find if you stay, if you keep watching, everyone in this community, you're gonna find that we're some really hardworking people, and that we are really passionate about growing this community. So we're not gonna be the type that are just gonna disappear out of nowhere. Like we're consistent. We're gonna be around for a while. So join the party and Yes.
I can do that now because I know what it means.
Yeah, good job, guys.
Yay! Digress. I started season 2 today too, so PogChamp, all the good stuff.
Hey.
But yes, welcome to the podcast, everyone. There's a lot of stuff that's been going on recently in the world of video games and entertainment, but I felt like today we should just kind of relax, as Cisco would say, just chill, as Matt would say, all that good stuff.
No, that's my line.
Whatever, bro. Whatever. I ain't started.
But I was thinking today we do some things on the home front, and by saying that, I mean just talk about, in terms of our collections, because you see if you're watching this on YouTube, or if you've seen any of our videos, you probably see our backgrounds a lot. Only like a few of us actually use green screen for some of our stuff. But
Key with the couch.
Yeah, that's honestly,
couch,
I'd love to have a couch like that, bro. But yeah, you see our background. So I was thinking, today would be a good time to just kind of talk about our collection or collections, because it's not just limited to video games, but we also have things like manga or movies or maybe even like old barbecue sauce.
Maybe we collect toenails. Let's hope nobody does, but
yeah,
never know.
Find out which N10 member collects toenails.
I got you right here. No.
All right. Well, I think the first person to start, honestly, because I know he's been waiting for something like this. Our boy N10 Cisco, who introduced the podcast today. I think you should go first, if that's all right with everyone. In terms
Wait, to say what?
Oh, talk about your collection.
Talk about some collecting, man.
Yeah, but your stuff.
Oh. Yeah. So ever since I was a little kid, I love collecting. It started off with, could be anything, man. It started off with the Monsters Inc. toys, Finding Nemo toys, McDonald's toys, you name it, Pokemon cards. But now as Legos was a big one. But now that I'm an adult, I've tried narrowing it down, and so I like collecting anything Nintendo related and manga. I love manga. As you can see in the back here, I have like this shelf full of manga. I'm almost done completing the whole collection of One Piece. Whenever that finished. But I have like volumes 1 through I think I got up to 94 recently. So that's pretty crazy. I have the full collection of Death Note, Bakuman. I'm not gonna go through all of it because it's a lot. And you see a lot here, but there's also an entire shelf on the other side, and that's filled. And then downstairs in my actual room, again, like I have stacks and stacks of manga. So it's crazy. Another thing I have a lot is Amiibo. Ooh, look at all that. You see this little like shelf of Amiibo? I would say that's maybe 15% of my collection of Amiibo. Like we have a lot because they're scattered all over the attic. But then like downstairs, I have a whole wall. My whole entire wall is filled with Amiibo. The closed ones are still in the box. I just have them. Anyways, I can go on and on and on about my collection, but like I love collecting anything Nintendo. Last year, my thing was to collect all the retro stuff. So I bought. In 1 year, I had besides buying the PC or building the PC, I got the Super Nintendo, the Nintendo Entertainment System, the 64. I got like 4 Game Boys. I got a 2DS, a 3DS. It was insane. Like I bought so much. I even got a Rob. Oh, I wish I should have brought him up here, dude. That's like my big thing of the collection right now. But I bought a Rob, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, man, I go crazy with Amiibo. I go crazy with manga. And so I gotta chill, like because I go a little too crazy. Sometimes I'm like, I don't have a problem. You have a problem. But then like, my dad's kind of right where like every single day there's just a stack of packages waiting for me. And I'm like, maybe I am ordering a little too much. Because this guy introduced me to eBay. And that, my friend, that caused a huge problem. I've been ordering stuff non-stop. And now this guy, to make matters worse, has introduced me to Facebook Marketplace, which I already bought like 4 different things. So, oh my gosh. Oh, man. Facebook Marketplace is dope though, because a lot of people don't know the value of their games. So I'm over here buying some rare games for like $15. I'm like, let's freaking go. And eBay has a bunch of scammers. Yeah, Facebook Marketplace. I've been killing it.
Yeah, like God, I used to like what really started me getting into like the like collecting bad was probably over the summer. I just like I had 2 jobs and I had a bunch of money. And I wasn't sure, like I always liked collecting, but I was like, man, like I could use eBay more and like add a bunch more stuff because I can't get out of town. I can't go anywhere to buy stuff and add it to my collection. So I was just like looking at. I would spend shifts at work where it was like really quiet, like just browsing eBay, and I'd see stuff and I'd be like, oh my God, bro, add to the watch list, and then like get home and I have like 10 things, like 10 bids, and I'd like scout for deals. I'm not like. Well, sometimes I'm like this, but like, no, I'm not like, man, I want this game by the first listing I see because like I watch it like a hawk. Like I'm looking for listings. I save like search results and they're like, bam, like per se, I'm looking for like Phoenix Wright, and there's a listing that goes up for $15, but then the next week there's one that goes up for $10. So I'm just like watching, getting it for the best deal, because eBay is like Facebook Marketplace. Sometimes people don't know what they're selling, and so they're like, shit, just put it up there for like super cheap. Like the other day, like last week, it just came in the mail on eBay, and I see a listing. We were talking about after Cisco's video made me think about Chibi Robo Ziplash, Luke talking about it, and so I look it up. And I'm like, I want it. Like the Amiibo's cool. Like the whole thing complete in box is sweet. I look it up, I find a listing. This guy's selling it for $10, $20 shipping. I'm like, Jesus. Message the guy, and I see his store, and he's got, this is sealed by the way, and he's got a bunch of other games sealed. And I ask him like, hey, can I bundle this with another game and then like cheapen the shipping and like get more of my value? He was like, hell yeah, man. Bundles Chibi Robo with Codename Steam sealed, complete in box, both of them for $15. Cut the shipping in half too, because it was just the way he like put the parcel.
Rich man.
Yes,
Art.
sir. Yes, sir. It
Yeah.
seems like you could really find ways to,
Mhm.
you know,
Like,
get the deals.
and bidding is scary. Bidding is horrifying.
I have not successfully bid yet.
I've done like
yeah.
I've done like 2, but like they're bad because like the thing with bidding is like you watch a bid and like it can go up like crazy and like then you're paying way more than you originally would have, or if like nobody's watching it, you're paying like way less.
Oh man.
Just
Wow.
bids are dangerous like that. Where like, but you also like another thing is you gotta know the value of the game. You don't want to be paying like $50 for Chibi Rose Ziplash because it's sealed. Like that game's worth pennies, worth like $10.
Yeah.
Like
Luke's
Oh.
already getting mad at the thought of Ziplash right now.
Oh,
it's
no.
just sitting there, fucking Ziplash.
Oh, Ziplash.
But to
I saw it at
to
GameStop for $2. That game.
yeah, it's cheap.
Stupid ass.
But to finish off like my whole collection thing, because I can literally talk about my collection for a whole like month straight without stop talking, you know. But
Yeah.
I'm also really into figures. I collect more Nintendo. So right now, what I love collecting, like what I will put big money into pre-ordering is the Pokemon figures. I love the trainers. You know, like I have Trainer Red, Dawn. I just pre-ordered N. I pre-ordered who was it? The recent one? Gloria. Is that her name? And then I have I'm keeping my eyes out because there's a Cynthia and Garchomp coming out. It's probably gonna be pricey, but anyways, here is my recent figurine. I have the Fullmetal Alchemist brothers.
Alphonse and Ed.
So
Oh,
yeah,
no.
it looks so dope. I
That's
did a little photo shoot with them, so I'm gonna upload on Instagram soon.
Hey. Nice.
Yeah, dude, it is so cool. They're about 35 a piece, which I don't understand because I feel like he's more detailed and like larger.
The 35 a piece?
Yeah,
It's not
pretty
bad
cheap,
at all.
right? Considering what this is. But look at that. That's
Like, those are such
amazing.
nice figures. Like, damn, like I want those. Like, I love the whole Fullmetal.
Only thing I don't like is they have the pegs at the bottom of their feet. I'm like, why
So you
would
have to
do
put
that?
them in like something.
Yeah, because they look like they could stand on their own, but now they can't because they have these little, stupid little pegs. I hate when figures do that.
Mhm.
But no, yeah. So I like collecting figures as well. Pokemon cards has been a thing, but I'm not aggressive like that with like the Pokemon cards. So I'm the type that will lose to scalpers, because they always beat me to it. They always beat me to it. I have a friend who always beats me to the Pokemon cards because I'm not aggressive like that when it comes to the cards.
Yeah.
But I will get aggressive like. I'll be the first in line, or not the first in line, but I'll be one of the first in line for like the Nintendo Switch or like the classic NES Mini. Like I was doing those, like I was in line waiting for like hours. But yeah, no. So that's my collection. You know,
Nice.
as broad as I can make it.
I think also I want to clear the air on this because I just thought about this. That some people like there's like a very common misconception about like collectors is that they're hoarders. Like they're all hoarders. Is that all they do? They want everything of like of anything. And there are people who are like that. There are people who are literally buying their entire collection to one day sell it off for triple what its value. Like they're like every collector's like, no man, I gotta keep it complete box sealed no matter what until the day I die. But like for me, and I can speak for almost all of us, I'm pretty sure I can speak for everyone here, is that when we collect because it's like something we enjoy. We don't need it in mint condition, but we want it in great condition. Like it's something like we care about. We're collecting. Like I'm not gonna go out and buy every Super Nintendo game and every N64 game. I'm gonna get the ones that I want and actually want to play because like collecting I think is like a great way to hold memories in games. For us, like as gamers, collecting is a way to like remember those amazing experiences. Like I walk past like my mother shelf and I remember all the amazing experiences I had with like the mother games and just everything like that. And I don't just collect games like Cisco. I collect some manga. I collect figures here and there. Figures not as much because
Expensive, really expensive.
Spency.
Money,
but like
yeah.
like for me, it's pretty much just like it's like Zelda, and then like some other series I really like. I collect as much mother merch as there is because one, it's really expensive, so there isn't too much. But I also can't. Like I'm not gonna pay $80 for a plastic band Presto figure of Ness. No thanks. But maybe one day when I go crazy. But like for the time being, like I just collect what I can afford and what I want, and like. But sometimes I buy stupid shit. Like the other day, I went on eBay and found a listing for a complete like sealed Wii Points gift card.
Oh no! Oh,
I bought it.
he's
I
losing
got
his
it.
mind.
I got it for $8, free shipping.
Oh.
And I was like, you know what? Like, I like that. Like, I got it. I reasoned with myself. I was like, I'm getting this because like I remember the Wii days. Like, it's cool. It's worth. This is like an item that was worth like $20. I was like, I remember the Wii days.
It is nostalgic. I'll give you
Yeah,
that.
No, it's nostalgic. 'Cause that's why I used to buy Ocarina of Time on the Wii. But like, fucking, it's not worth anything, buddy. It's there. It's like, oh, this is worth $100, but I more.
You can't even use the points.
Hey, wait, can I still use one on the DS shop?
The DSi
no.
shop? I don't
I don't
know.
know.
I don't think so.
I think it's
Just call up Nintendo and be like, hey, can you open the Wii shop for just like a second so I can like,
No
Just like-
way.
Just please,
Just like
please.
15 minutes.
please like, put these points in there.
No.
And buy it.
Can you put up your old server so I can download Mario
Okay.
Brothers for the millionth time?
I'm actually just kidding because like as a kid I didn't take great care of my games, so I'm actually collecting so that when I invent time travel I can just go back and be like,
Oh.
dude, you gotta play all these games.
Of course.
You don't have time when you're older. Play these now.
Honestly, I
Pikachu
would do
goes
that,
back in
yeah.
time to when he was like 10. He goes, play Kid Icarus.
Play, man. You gotta play it, like
Please.
10 times. And dude, you gotta listen to this. There's this thing called the Mother series. And you don't got time for these for Metal Gear and Yakuza and Kingdom Hearts when you're older. Play them now, dude. You gotta. Oh, and maybe wait a few years to play Yakuza.
That's true.
Maybe.
Maybe.
That's true.
Maybe.
Maybe a little bit.
Wait until the
Also, make
memes
sure you
start
don't
and
eat
then
that
do
bean
it.
burrito from Taco Bell when you're 8.
The
Ew.
bean.
So who should go next for talking about their collection?
I'll go because who was it? Aiden brought up like a really valid point in terms of like why we collect because we're not hoarders. So I'll admit there were some points where I felt like I was being a hoarder because like I was collect. So when I went to New York, like this was before I think Smash Bros came out. This was I think it was like a year prior or something. No, it might have been like 2 or 1 year before. But I was going to like to the Nintendo World Championship qualifier they had it like in New York at the time, because I wanted to try it. So they had like Mario Kart 7 on the DS. So they had to get like the best time or whatever. But what happened was every time you would go in a race or every time like you would get in line, like because once you go in you have to get back out and get back in line, they would give you like one of like those bands like you get like whenever you go to like, an amusement park or a water park, and it said Nintendo on the side. And so me being like the younger me is like, oh my gosh, this is Nintendo related. I literally kept every single band, like tried to pull it off like in the slowest way possible to make sure there were no crinkles, and I put it in a box under my bed.
That's so amazing. Like, okay, I feel like everyone's done that. I feel like
Yeah.
everyone's like,
Yeah.
store, and they got like the pan flip for like I don't know.
I
Like, I have the pan flip for like when the Switch came out. I'm like, bro, I still got that. I'm keeping that to this day. Just like the stupid stuff like that.
Yeah, there's just like the small things, but then I realized like, oh, this is kind of trash. No one wants it, so I ended up throwing them out like a year or so later. Because I was like, you know what, nah, that stuff isn't as worth it as I thought it would be back then.
I kind of know what you mean, Nice Guy. Because
Mhm.
like I remember like a few months ago, I bought like a Zelda shirt and I had like a bunch of Nintendo and like Zelda tags on it, and I was literally debating on keeping tags on a shirt. And I was like,
Dude, I did the same thing.
and I was like, why am I thinking? I was like, this is garbage. Why am I trying to keep it?
I
was like,
mean, if I'm being honest with you, you know those tags that came on the Mr. Saturns, Aiden?
I know. I literally kept.
I kept them.
I kept my plastic
You
bag.
kept the
that
bag,
my
yeah.
teeth- I kept the
Jeez.
plastic bag. and I kept the wrapping with the sticker, like the Pollyanna sticker from the book. I'm like you know how like books came in sealed wrapping and a sticker
Yeah.
on it. You couldn't tear off the sticker, so I just took the wrapping and I like folded it up and kept it.
That's funny.
Shit.
Dude, I
man.
used to do that all the time, man. Any little thing, I'm like,
Look,
but it's Nintendo history.
everything counts. Everything counts.
True.
especially
That was
when you
my
have,
that
like,
was my
very little
mindset too.
merch,
Everything
you
does
know?
count.
Yeah,
Mhm.
especially for the other games. Like, oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I think like in terms of like how my collection is now, like I would turn my camera, but it like really mess up the angle once I move it back. But if you see my stuff, like you know that I have shelves that display a variety of Nintendo things, like sometimes consoles, stuffed animals, collectibles. And I'm not as into as like eBay and Facebook Marketplace as like these guys are. I'm starting to get my feet wet with it though a little bit. But I actually think I'm just kind of. Oh my god, Key.
Yes, thinking about feet.
What?
No, shut up. Not about feet. No. You're missing the point. Anyway, no, but like I'm thinking like the reason why I collect is because same reason as I think you guys would too. I just want to have stuff that reminds me of like growing up playing some of these games. Like I don't know if I can. Where is it? Oh, it's over there. I'm not gonna grab it. But I have new Super Mario Bros. Wii and the Super Mario Galaxy soundtrack and like the little like paper kind of fold cases that I got when I first got my first Wii. I said that's a first for saying all those first words. Ha. Anyway,
First.
yes. So I kept those things because I unfortunately had to sell a bunch of stuff. I really regret it, but I had to sell those things in order to get my Nintendo Switch because that's how I had money at the time. I didn't have a job. I was too young. But out of all that, those are like 2 of like the 5 things that I originally kept, and I was like, no, these hold a really special place like to me because these were like the stuff I listened to, the soundtrack, and the game that I played on my Wii for the first time. And so I was like, no way I'm selling those. So the reason why I enjoy collecting, I don't do it as much. Like whenever I do find something, and I'm like, hey, this is pretty cool. Like I'd buy it, like at a reasonable price, obviously. But I do it because, like, yeah, it holds that special place, and it's because I want to make sure that I don't regret selling anything that I already have in the long scheme, in the big grand scheme of things. I mean, so yeah, that's my take on it, at least.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Round of applause. Oh wait, no clap.
I've been staring at that Kirby in the back.
Oh, which one? The big one or the regular one?
The big one. Oh my
I'll
wait
go
a
through
Chunky Kirby, bro.
I got him.
Bust up that Kirby, bro. I want to see that.
Yeah, this is one I recently just got. He's a very big boy. I love him.
Is he like doing a split? Like, why is he so far
No,
apart?
he's like it's his running animation. Like when he's like
Oh,
when he has something like he puts his arms up, he's just like. That's how he runs. But yeah, he's a big chunky boy. I like him. He's squishy.
Yeah, it was soft.
Real quick before we move on, I just want to say like I also, in terms of like the thing I collect the most is probably stuffed animals because I have a lot of like Mario, Sonic, Pikachu, Kirby. Squibby's not really a stuffed animal, but I do have a Squib Jr. But yeah, I like stuffed animals apparently.
Yeah, you know what? You brought up a good point. Yeah, I never touched up on plushies.
Yeah.
Or plushies, stuffed animals, whatever you want to call them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Plushies, yeah.
I have a complete like set of like Pikmin plushies. Like and also like plushies are like the one thing like you probably.
Did you see Cisco with that pog face after you said Pikmin?
Bro, they're all there.
He said.
I got Pokemon, Animal Crossing, and Pokemon.
Oh my god.
He mentioned Pikmin. Cisco goes.
Like
Cisco
I feel like
Hey, wait a minute. Where's my little board?
Cisco, did you lose it?
Uh-oh.
I paid
Cisco-
$1 billion to get.
I haven't seen my little board in ages. I'm also wearing shirts right now.
Cisco, you beat the shit out of Lukey shitting on the bed. How are you supposed to lose it? Well, while Cisco's looking for Bulborb, it looks like Key wants to talk about his collection since he's doing that, whatever he's
Shoving
doing.
the Moogle
To
in
our
the front
audio
of the
listeners,
camera.
Key is just having fun with his plushies at this moment.
He's
And-
like making the Moogle eat the camera.
Interpret that as you will.
Okay. See, not the only thing he's eating.
Oh.
Oh, okay, you gotta relax, bro.
Oh.
How did you even know I was eating sushi this whole time?
He was. I was with him when he was eating the sushi.
Sushi.
All right, but I don't really got anything to talk about.
I was just gonna say
But-
Moogle.
But no, that's not true. I know you collect manga. What do you?
Yeah, what do you got,
talking
Key?
about? Talk about that. I know you.
He's like,
collect
what? He
manga.
has like a secret very wrong.
It's like, presses a few buttons. Boop, boop, boop.
Literally, he's looking to his right, and there's like a huge shelf filled with manga.
No, what are you talking about? It's not filled. Are you kidding?
Yes.
Oh.
Oh, camera tour.
To
Rest in
our
peace, audio.
visual listen or
Alright,
visual watchers, please enjoy this.
audio listeners.
There's not. You're not gonna be able to see shit because this
That's a
webcam
collection.
doesn't stand very far.
Mm.
But
That's
Okay,
nice.
okay, yeah, but you got that. Not very much. There's 3 shelves right there filled with manga.
More than me.
yeah, I
More
guess.
than me,
There's
yeah.
a lot
It's
of
literally
things.
just like you see it right there. That's
Look,
all my
that
manga.
entire middle shelf is just Bleach stuff, and then up top I got Yu Yu Hakusho, Zelda, Dragon Ball, Rurouni Kenshin, And then down there, Black Clover and other series I only kind of started collecting. So yeah, not a whole lot to talk about there, but I just got a lot of games and then those, and then I've got this Moogle made by my girlfriend because she was making one, and then Mr. Saturn that Aiden technically got for me because I wasn't gonna be able to get it unless he like kept track of that shit. So, yep, these are my buddies, and you guys are insignificant now.
Oh,
Damn.
boy. Wow.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Bro. Shit. Okay.
Key leaves N10 for Mr. Saturn and Moogle.
Oh boy.
Alright.
Goodbye.
Mr. Cool, you got
Bye, friends.
anything in your collection you want to talk about?
Yes, believe it or
Got
not.
Sans.
I
Oh,
do
yeah.
actually.
What do you got? What do you got?
I got the Sans plush and the Sans hoodie. But no, I mean, nowadays I'm more of a minimalist. Cisco's even said that. He's like, oh, I'm jealous you're a minimalist. But back in the day, man, I used to have a problem. I used to buy like a bunch of shit. I used
Amiibo
to
cards.
well, no, not even the Amiibo cards. I used to be like big on wrestling, so I used to have like a tub of like 100 like action figures, and each one is like $15. So do the math. And like, so I had like, I'm telling you, like when I say a tub, it's like the size of a bathtub, just filled with action figures. So there was that. I used to be big on like cards, so I used to have a big Pokemon card collection, big like sports card collection, all that. But then I started realizing my dad is kind of like a collector / hoarder, and I don't want to become that. So then I kind of stopped. And now, as you can see, I don't really have that big of a collection now anymore. Over there, I got some plushes, and eventually I do want to start getting into figures. But like Aiden said, that's a lot of dough.
Yeah.
So
Cheddar cheese.
yeah.
But like, I think like that's the thing with figures. You get like you go big and get like the nice one every
100%.
once in a while, and not get the like the $20 one with the derpiest looking face. It don't even
Yeah.
look like the character.
Yeah, no, those aren't worth it.
No,
From
no.
experience as a professional figurine collector.
Oh, man.
Don't
Yeah,
go
I
for
think
the
they're
cheap ones.
This
Just
is
do
like
not go for the
20.
cheap ones. Dude, yeah, because that's how I started my figure collection, was buying the cheaper, like $10 to like $20 is not bad, but like the $10 range, like those are what you call, I think, like candy figures or something like that. I mean, because it's like candy, like
Come
those
in,
are like buying
they come
candy.
in like with free with candy. Yeah.
That that too, and like and those figures are always the worst. You can enjoy those. I like mine.
What was
And
everyone's first like figure or toy from like a video game or anime that they ever
Good
got?
question. I like that.
Oh,
I know for sure because it's the one that started my Zelda collection. But I have this. Once went to a store with like a family member. We went to go get candy, and on like this wall of Pez machines, there was a Zelda one. And like when I was a kid, never seen anything Zelda out in the wild. Lost my mind, and I still have like I ripped off when I was a kid. I ripped off the head of Link and just have this head like this. I'll grab it.
I remember. I see all these photos of it.
Just the head, bruh.
And he would beat up Superman.
He's in so much
Yeah,
pain.
Oh my God.
Just the head of Link would be enough to beat every superhero in existence. Like Superman, boom! Like,
Why does that remind me of like the heads in Futurama?
Oh yeah, you're right.
Like they're in like the little like fish tubs. Like,
What about you, Sky?
The toy. I don't know if it's actually here or not because I'm looking like for our audio listeners. I'm literally like looking around my room frantically trying to find it. I don't think I have it here with me, but oh no, I do. I think that's it. It's not a figure. It's a. So speaking of which, if you don't know, our boy Radical plays Clubhouse games a lot, but this is an actual chess set of. It's a Super Mario Bros. Chess set. Actually, let me see if I can pull it out real quick. I'll be super fast.
Speed.
For me, while he's getting that,
Speed.
my first collection were like.
So
Oh, never mind. He's back.
It is not in the.
Oh, no, he's back. Yeah, he's back. I was all right. While we're waiting,
Was
for
quick.
Yeah, it's right here. It's not in the best of shape, like in terms of like holding it there. But I got this is probably like the first toy-ish I got. It's still technically a board game, but this is Super Mario Bros. Chess.
That looks like fun.
Yeah, my
Yeah,
my mom got it for me like years ago, and so I have like all the pieces I think. Where's Mario? Oh, here he is. So yeah, like Mario's the king. For some weird reason, Luigi's the queen, but I'm not gonna question that. So, okay.
No, what
Come
about
on,
Peach?
Luigi.
No,
Bro,
and then
Peach is the pawn.
they're actually both. Actually, both princesses are bishops though, which is pretty funny.
Oh, that's a
that's hilarious.
weird one.
Yeah, but then it gets worse. Bowser's the
Like-
king, but Bowser Jr. is the queen. Also, he's missing his little like ponytail thing. I think I ripped that out.
I want this board game.
And yeah, it's so funny. You slay, girl.
Cisco, I know you know this is called chess. One of the oldest and greatest games of all time.
No. I mean,
Board.
like, I want this one
My
specifically.
God, bro, I will teach you the way of.
That actually reminds me. I have the Nintendo Monopoly, but man, I wanted the Zelda. There's a Zelda Monopoly. There's a just
I have
Mario
that.
Monopoly. There's a Zelda
Mario Kart
Yahtzee.
one, yeah.
There's Zelda. There's Zelda Sorry. There's
Sorry.
Zelda.
I was like,
I was waiting for someone to make fun of that.
No, dude, he pulled on a whole Canadian accent.
I was
Zelda
just like,
sorry.
And then
Zelda story.
Then there was also Zelda Timmy's and something about it, and then Zelda Chess.
Yeah, I still
Yes.
want that Zelda set.
So-
So, not like the gold and silver one.
Yeah, the Zelda chess set. Look, it's like $150, just like regular price, and it's
Really?
Yeah.
No
insane.
kidding.
It's
insane.
pristine, dude. I want it.
Wow.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Just to kind of throw it in here, this I looked at the date underneath. This is from 2010. So this is
Damn,
how
wow.
old this is. This is pretty old.
Wow.
That's over a decade old.
Yeah.
Yeah, hype, dude.
That's cool, man. I want that. I'm gonna
So yeah.
eat
He's
it.
gotta steal.
You.
No, don't steal that. You're like Fahad trying to
No,
take my
yeah.
Meta Knight plush.
I just buy it on eBay.
Cisco, what about you?
Yeah, go ahead. That's all I had. I think that's the only thing I can remember in terms of like what I had. But yeah, go ahead, Cisco.
That's cool. That's actually a really cool item. You got me wanting that.
Mhm.
No, mine's not as cool as that. Mine was Pokemon toys. Like in terms, I always collected, but like in terms of like video games, I wanted to like buy these Pokemon toys. Back in the day, Pokemon toys were like $4. Now they're like $8 for the shittiest Pokemon toy you can ever find.
Mhm.
But back in the day, they were like scaled as well. So depending on what size Pokemon was, like that's the size. It was cool. Anyways, so I got a Trico and Seviper like combo pack, and I thought it was the coolest freaking thing ever. It's my first video game like thing. But I also got a Mega Man Battle Network like toy, and I thought it was the coolest thing ever. It was my favorite. Mega Man was my hero. He would do like the change, so you were able to swap out his like parts because he would like change into a different character. So that was super cool. And then in terms of Mario, my first Mario toy was like this bouncy ball I got from McDonald's, and it was like a Mario pinball toy or something like that. And I just toss it around and like with like you could choose like Link Head. For me, like that Mario was beating up everybody. Like this ball Mario was just bing, 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 killing everybody. And I was like, he's my hero. But yeah, so that's fine. Those McDonald's toys were lit, man.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
you know what that reminds me of? Quick, I want to butt in here real quick. There actually was like actual physical toys I remember, and they were Pokemon. They were, oh my god, they were like, I forget how big they were. They were pretty big. It was a Giratina and Palkia like action figure. Like they were like, I would say as big as this Kirby is. Like they were like really big.
Wait, as a McDonald's toy?
No, not as McDonald's, but like an actual like regular toy. And
Oh,
I think
yeah,
they came
no,
with like
right.
a special edition Pokemon card or something. I unfortunately lost the cards, and then my mom, because when I was younger, I used to leave like stuff out like on the floor all the time, and I wasn't as clean as I am now. So she got to the point where she was very fed up to the point where like, all right, that's it. You can't clean up your stuff. I'm taking it. And then I never saw it again. And I asked her.
Rest in peace.
I
bro.
never know where it went.
Damn.
Yeah, and they were like really like detailed too. Like they weren't like like what's it called? Like figures you would buy like like anime ones or something. But like they were like nice like toys.
You just
kinda made of
insulted
plastic.
anime figures, bro. Like,
No,
I'm looking at Cisco over here, like, looking like
no, I said they
anime
weren't as
toys.
nice. I'm saying.
Oh, I thought you said that they were worse.
No,
like,
no. I'm saying no. They're nice. I'm saying the toys like weren't like on the same level as that. Like they were just like nice toys that you would have or something.
I was
they-
about like
No,
a
no,
trigger
no.
warning. Like, bro, what the fuck?
No, don't come at me, please. Yeah, I just remembered those. That just came to mind when Cisco said toys. So yeah.
In terms
Anyway.
of talking about their collection, we still have Key and Luke, right?
And
Oh, yeah, Luke.
Matt wanted to talk about
I
it.
just get up because I can't find my board, bro.
Matt's was the first collector item was the Anakin Skywalker from Star Wars.
Dude, straight up.
He was like, "Nice guy, this is my first thing. Nice guy, so cool." Vroom! Rips-
I was so broke. I was a coach, man.
Dude, that had a whole supervillain arc moment right
For
there.
real.
I didn't know I wasn't supposed to open it. That's the worst part. I was like, oh, this is so cool.
Luke, you wanna go?
Decade.
Yeah, sure. So to answer Key's question, I didn't think about it for a while. Like, it's not like the first like toy I've ever owned or anything, because when I was like really little, I had like a lot of Disney toys and stuff. But the first Nintendo thing I can think of is actually right here on my shelf. I remember back in like '08, I went to Toys R Us one time with my dad, and he bought me this Mario figure right here. I got Luigi with it too, but he's buried behind a bunch of other Luigi figures that I don't want to take out of my collection. So there's Mario though. But yeah, I got those in like '08 from Toys R Us. So I just want to say, rip Toys R Us, man. What my childhood, bro. I went there all the time. But yeah, that was probably my first Nintendo figure that I can think of. And then in terms of like figures, I don't really want to. I think of Amiibos as figures, but I don't really want to count them for the sake of what we're talking about. So like, I'd say the Mario figures are the first figures that I've ever gotten, and then the second one after that is hard to see it on my shelf. Like, people that have seen it before, like my big Sonic figure that I've had on my shelving, or like you've seen in the background. I got that on Sonic's 20th anniversary. It's like the classic Sonic figure. I think.
Oh, it's like sent on the Genesis.
Yeah, no, not the one that stands on the Genesis. For the 20th anniversary, Sega released like these classic Sonic and modern Sonic posable figures, and I got the classic Sonic one for Christmas on the 20th anniversary, which was really cool. I got it with Sonic Generations, and that was, love that game. You know, I gotta do that. You know, just the Emperor's new groove, just right. All right.
All right.
Oh man.
But in terms of my collection, I recently started trying to grow my GameCube collection again. I've been obsessed with retro shopping. Unlike Cisco and Linkachu, I still do love the eBay shopping, but exclusively for the GameCube collection, I want to go to actual retro stores and find it myself. Because if I just go online and look for shit, I feel like it kind of ruins like the adventure of growing the collection.
That's
If
true.
I want to do some game hunting.
Game hunting.
I
Game
want-
chasing.
Come here to game hunt, man. We have to
I
go.
want to do the game hunting, yeah. So I've been looking for new stores around my area, and I've actually found a bit, like more than I thought we would.
Are you good, Aiden?
Yeah, just remembering that there's nowhere near this game store.
Damn, I have like 3 or 4 retro.
Dude, Aiden's over here. I thought you were actually crying, dude. Like I was like, are you?
You might as well at that
Are you
point.
I'm just crying about the fact the only place I can go find games, or maybe some guy accidentally dropped his game collection in the woods and I can find it.
Luke, save your money, man. You should come here. Like, save your money so you can come here and we can game chase.
My wall.
Yeah.
N10 cross-country game chase. Can we complete the entire N64 collection
Road trip.
in one trip across America?
That sounds like that'd be fun. Oh man.
What a
Yeah.
beautiful idea. But we have to
Yeah.
jog everywhere. Just kidding. Never mind.
Yes. Everyone comes out of it like we're fucking.
One major city.
That'd be a cool. That would be a cool N10 collab. We all game chase and record footage, and then
It'd
we
be like
stick it
it'd be like Nate. Someone's like N10, work out, go find games.
Oh,
Like,
I told
Oh my god. Nate is just clipping through everything. Like every 30 seconds, he just goes, "Work out."
We should get him to do that for a green screen. Just like use that in the video.
We should.
That'd be
Yeah.
fun.
That'd be fun.
Work out.
Work out.
That'd be beautiful, beautiful. But anyway, for my collection, so my collection started with like the GameCube. I want to say, I was like, when I was younger, I didn't know about Nintendo until I was like maybe 6. Because at the time I only had a PlayStation 1 and I only played I played like Crash and Spyro and Tomb Raider. Those were like the only and like there was a Spider-Man game on the PlayStation 1 as well. Those were like the only 4 games that my brother and I played on that. And at the time, like I liked playing video games, but it wasn't something that I was addicted to. So I would play outside and like I had like toys to play with because I was like 5, 4, something like that. So
3.
That's pretty healthy for a small child to do, if you ask me. But then like 6 or 7, my parents bought the GameCube, and it wasn't just the GameCube. It was the Legend of Zelda Collector's Edition GameCube. So that's where my Zelda addiction started. So I just remember like when my dad first booted it up and he showed it to me, and he was telling me about how when he was a kid, my uncle used to play the original Zelda in their basement for hours and hours and hours and hours, and I was like, okay, but like, okay. Okay. I was like, okay. Like, all right. Like, that happened. But no, it just, that basically started my whole addiction to Zelda because he showed me, like, to me how fantastic, like, the fantasy world is and did, like, the feeling of adventure and discovering things and all that good stuff.
Guys, so hold on, pause. Let's just having an anime moment in the Snapchat group. Like,
we won't get into that.
Oh boy. But anyway, to fast forward, I don't want to break down my entire life in this podcast. We should probably wrap it up here soon.
Well, you went from like kindergarten to like fucking 10 in the span of a couple minutes. So
yeah, I know. But let me just quickly wrap.
Give it another 5 minutes, we'll get to current like age, dude. Let's go.
Hey, let him talk.
All right, go.
God,
gotta go fast.
Silence. Okay. So, anyways, yeah. Once we got the GameCube, I got Crash 4 and started my Zelda addiction, and then I started playing Mario Sunshine. Mario Sunshine was my first Mario game. I love Mario Sunshine for that reason.
Sounds like a great game, right, Matt?
Oh yes.
Good shit. But anyways, that just grew like my love for Nintendo, and I started getting really addicted to Nintendo stuff. And then once I got like those Mario figures, it introduced me to like there are products of Nintendo games that aren't games though, and it's like I don't know. And it just slowly made my collection grow, and my collection now is like pretty nice. I've got a lot of movies on my shelf here. Actually, over half of this is movies that I've grown up watching.
This is where I would put my real Triforce if I had one.
And this is where I put my Triforce if I had one. No. But no. But yeah, I got Wii U, Wii, GameCube. I sold a lot of my GameCube games growing up because, being underage to work, I couldn't afford shit. So I sold games to afford other games.
So is that why I sold the Zelda collection? Yeah.
No, I didn't sell the Zelda collection. My brother was a dumbass and he traded it for Master Quest.
Master Quest.
How do you trade that for Master Quest? It has Master Quest on it.
No, it doesn't. It has normal
The
Ocarina of Time on
The
it.
Zelda
But
Collector's Edition, I thought I had it.
no, Zelda Collector's Edition has the demo for Wind Waker, Zelda 1, Zelda 2, Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, and an anniversary video. That's it. It doesn't have Master Quest.
Well, shit, I was lied to.
No, but it makes me
Like,
sad.
what? Aiden.
What?
Hold on
kidding.
here.
I'm messing with you. Go on. Before I say something else stupid.
Okay, just to end my collection thing, I have to say my most proud collecting thing right now is me being the Chibi Robo fanatic I am. I have a Japanese copy of the Chibi Robo Wii,
Oh,
and
wow.
Very nice.
it's beautiful because Nintendo was a bunch of assholes and they didn't port this to the English Wii. So yeah, because they were trying to
Fuck
Black
Nintendo
Belt.
and their assholes.
He's like, screw you, Nintendo.
like I was like don't you just love the way Nintendo fans talk? They're like, "Fuck you! Why would you ruin this incredibly amazing franchise? Here, take all my money because I love this product."
Yeah.
It's like, screw you, Nintendo. We hate your stuff, but we also love it at the same time.
It's just like, how could it's like if Aiden was shitting on Nintendo right now, and he's just like, "Why would you shit on Mother like this? I can't believe you would do this." Ooh, Zelda.
Pretty much. Yeah.
Ouch. Nah, I think we can all agree though that we want to keep growing our collections though, right? Like it's
Oh, when is it gonna stop?
yeah,
how much
that's
do we have? Because
Ugh.
how many we got? Because I want to jump into that.
I do get kind of scared because I'm like, I can only have so much space.
Oh, I almost forgot. Okay, this is one last thing. I've also been collecting Zelda walkthrough books, and
game
and
guides.
for some reason, for Breath of the Wild exclusively, I have bought every single Breath of the Wild book.
This is a lot.
That's
Yeah.
yeah.
So
no,
all of the different collector edition walkthrough books and stuff like that. Like I own all of them.
Wow.
Absolutely every single one of them.
The Mad Lad.
to have the Oracle Games walkthrough book.
No, I only
You're
have.
not that one?
I only own them. I actually I bought them recently for GBA from a Facebook Marketplace person.
Facebook Marketplace.
Oh, we have to talk about N10.
They
You cut out, bro.
Yeah, like we cut to.
I think these are really cool though because the person that sold them to me, they transferred the ROM of the games onto the Pokemon Fire Red and Sapphire GBA cases, so they match their respective games instead of just
Red
the
and
black
Sapphire.
one.
Yeah, no.
So Oracle of Season, no, which one? Ages is the blue, right?
Yeah,
Ages
Ages
is
is blue.
Ages is blue, yeah. So the Fire Red was replaced with Seasons, and then Sapphire was replaced with Ages, and that's there's the proper stickers on them and all that. They're really cool.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's all I gotta say.
Nice.
But tomorrow, I think a bunch of us are gonna go and add another thing to our collection.
Oh boy.
Oh, you know what, my guy. Oh
You
shit.
sound
Oh,
like
yeah.
grab for a second.
I'm gonna get Black Clover Volume 4.
Dude,
I'm gonna get a McDonald's Happy Meal. That's what I'm adding to my collection.
dude.
That too. I'm gonna go get some manga. I'm gonna go get some McDonald's. Actually, in Canada we don't get that.
Assuming Fahad hasn't already
not
bought
motivated to do that, man.
all of them. if you
Really
think about it.
quick, if you guys don't mind, I don't know how much time we have on the podcast left, but Night Sky's story from his collection actually reminded me of one of mine. I don't know if we got enough time for it.
Did
but
you even go? Did you talk about your collection?
No, he
no,
did.
I mean I did briefly.
Oh, go ahead.
Manga thing.
Tell us your
But
story.
all right. So I asked that question about if you guys remember your first toy or first collectible from a video game or whatever. So growing up as a kid, I wasn't allowed to have Pokemon at all. No Pokemon cards, toys, video games, nothing. I didn't have a Pokemon anything until I was maybe 15 or 14 or something like that. It was in early teens, right? But besides the point. when I was younger, if I got my hands on anything Pokemon, even if it was like a shitty Pokemon card, a like chewed up Pokemon toy, anything, I would take it because I was obsessed, right? So my mom let me have something like Ninja Turtles, which I don't know why she did, but that was my first toy. It was like a
Pizza?
it was a Raphael Ninja Turtle that transformed into a regular turtle and then into a Ninja Turtle. It was really, really fucking cool, right?
Oh, regular turtle.
It was cool. Like I took my kid on the playground. I was a fucking hog champ, like a king of the hill type shit, dude. Everybody thought that shit was awesome, but then this kid, I noticed he has a toy on the playground as well, and you can already see where this is going, right? He has this really crappy toy Geodude. It's the most random ass Pokemon ever, but it's McDonald's, so I didn't know it at the time. So I look at this and like, I like Pokemon.
Oh no.
It's like, you want this? I want that. You want to trade? Yeah. And I just like, I took that shitty Geodude home. My mom wondered what happened to the fucking Raphael toy. It's like, oh, I don't know, I lost it, and I just kind of put that in my pocket.
Man, he's really becoming the dirty crime boy as of recently.
No, I traded. It was a fair trade, equivalent exchange, bro.
All right, that's true. A turtle
Yeah,
for a Geodude. All right, that's fair.
No, it is like, and I used to like pay money for even some crappy Pokemon cards for my friends too. I got that was my first Pokemon card, Poliwag. That's why he's my favorite. So,
Oh yeah, well you know it.
Oh, that's Poliwag who does that. Poliwag, and then.
Oh wait, hold on.
And then Poliwrath. And then I can't do all the sound effects.
There he is.
There he is, Poliwag.
Poliwag.
Look at
Hey,
him.
would you like to adopt Poliwag?
yes, I would like to adopt Poliwag. I will raise him as my own.
When I was, I remember when I first got Fire Red, I had this little Poliwag figure.
Oh,
Yeah.
Poliwag.
Alright.
It's a cute Pokemon.
I went
They
to
launched the fucking Poly.
You know where I got this? It's from Wish.com. I bought it for like $3.
Oh really?
Really?
Yeah, I'll try to find the link. I can send it to you.
All right, bet.
I haven't shopped on Wish in forever.
We
but-
are not sponsored. We are not. I just gotta say right now, we're not sponsored.
especially not my Wish.
Oh yeah, like Nintendo sponsors us. We talk about them all the time.
Yeah, that's true. He's got a point.
Damn, you didn't have to say it like that, Cisco, but you're right.
Oh, God.
Oh my god, wow.
I sold my soul to that company, and he sent me a cease and desist.
Cease and desist.
This-
Oh
next
my
guy, how much time we got left?
I mean, do we have like one final thing we can talk about before
I can wrap up with a short little Pokemon story.
we? Ooh, go ahead.
Ooh.
There should be a whole separate like what's it called? Whoa, what is that?
I forgot about this. I was literally just looking. I'm like, oh, a friend bought me this one time.
Whoa.
I never opened it because you know when you get a Nintendo based like book, you're not gonna open that shit. This is a notebook. I can't open it. I can't draw on it. It has Kirby on it.
It's Kirby. Oh, look at it. Hey, look.
I'm always like,
That's
I'm gonna
you.
draw
That's you, buddy. Did you
like
see it?
Kirby shit in here, and I never do, man. I can't.
That's cute. Thank you,
I
Cisco.
should do that. I should fill it with like Kirby illustrations. That'd be really cool.
That made my night. Thank you, Cisco.
That'd be here.
All right, but go ahead.
Over
Aiden,
here
what's
with
your Pokemon
big ass
story?
Kirby.
I was like visiting my nan, and she'd take me to the mall, and they had this like really weird like gimmicky toy store. Like it's the toy store that had all those like like box sets with like all the army like super shitty plastic army toys.
Yep.
And in this
yeah.
in this clearance bin, there was this box toy Pikachu, and it was like one of the ones where it's like the try me, and you could like grab the hand, and the cheeks would light up, and it'd be like Pikachu. Well, I was like probably like 6 years old. Oh my god, I don't think I ever wanted anything more in my life. I was like, man, please. She was like, you don't need that. I'm like, nah, you don't know it's Pikachu. I was on the floor crying. I was like, please.
Please tell me you still have it.
He has everything. He doesn't get rid of stuff.
So
There
this
she
is the color
is.
of like a normal colored Pikachu. This is the color of that.
Ew.
That's the thumbnail.
That
That's the
is
thumbnail.
That's
That
amazing.
shit looks so different.
He's like, chunky ass Pikachu.
Aiden posted that. That's the thumbnail.
It looks like an off-brand. It looks like an off-brand.
It's not. That is classic Pikachu. That is
Dude.
my style.
No, it looks like an actual rat, dude. Like he's gonna go into his room and it'll be sitting in the corner, like ready to pounce or some shit.
It's so dirty. It's so.
Oh my god.
Wash it, bro. Throw it in the wash.
Oh, it's gonna die.
I say pose with that.
You know what?
That's
You
the
know, if
thumbnail.
you throw that shit in the wash and it's still got batteries in it or something. I don't know if it is that. You said it was like electric powered. No,
Yeah,
it's-
you can probably take out the battery. I'm sure. Like you just like.
no, but you like throw that in there with the batteries and the sound effects. It goes around in circles like Pika Pika.
That's the thumbnail.
What are you doing? Why are you ripping out his butt?
Oh shit! The
Oh,
battery.
it's like a Build-A-Berry.
Ew.
Opens up through its
Let
head.
me like, push these in and let's see if it works. It'd be
Dude, this
funny.
looks like the most musty plush I've seen in my life.
Ew. Oh man.
Oh
There we go.
God.
Hold up to the mic.
No, it didn't work.
Oh. F. All right.
Maybe
Well.
put new batteries in it. I don't know.
Yeah, that could be it.
His ass.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
All right.
All
Well.
right, next guy, sign us out.
Alrighty. Well, on that note, thank you for showing us that beautiful toy there.
I
I
don't,
think.
I don't know if like me shoving something up Pikachu's ass is how I should end the episode.
Well, that's how we're ending it.
I think.
Oh, I
Salute,
get-
soldier.
Oh no, we gotta do the
Cisco.
actual. Yes.
Cisco.
Cisco salute.
What?
Salute. Show your N10
I
pride.
was on eBay.
Oh yes. Do it better. Do it that way.
AOT. You know about that?
Mm.
Oh, I gotta get in position. Here we go.
Defend the wall. No. Anyway.
Yeah.
Alright.
But yes.
Also, let
Oh,
it be known, tonight of recording is the Thursday before Super Mario 3D World. I feel like we didn't mention that at any point. But
great game
tomorrow
though.
Mario comes out.
Get hyped for it all. Yes. So real quick, also a reminder, check out the link in the description to listen to this on Spotify, SoundCloud. Kind of scuffy because I think we're out of room on that, but who cares? Yes, go listen on Spotify. All the episodes are there. They have really cool titles and nice little details. Actually, little synopsis. Is that the word? I think they have like a little kind of like thing saying what's the episode's about. But anyway, go check it out. Also, all of our links are in the description. Go check out all of our channels, our socials. Join the N10 Discord server. It's a lot of fun. You do a lot of shenanigans in there too. But anything anyone else wants to say before we close out?
Save your money.
Drink lots of water.
I mean, at the end of the day,
Stay
yeah.
hydrated.
Don't be a scalper.
Cheddar cheese. Oh boy. All
Stop
right.
shitting on the bed.
All right. Well, thanks for watching, guys. Have a good night from all of us. And
Potatoes.
Kirby.
Hakuna Matata. Okay, bye.
Ooh, look at him.
World peace.
Bye.